What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Turn Left Garage. Today we're going to be pulling the old car out of the backyard and we're going to get it stripped down and steal some parts off of it to help finish up our build on the SI and get racing. Hopefully we're looking at end of November for that. So this will be a big step. Get all that stuff, basically have all the parts we need to get it done, just got to put it together. So today is just going to be kind of going over, you know, just showing how we're taking it apart. If you're following along with the process, this is kind of just going to be more of like an update video, not too much crazy going on. So, you know, stick around, stay tuned, we'll get to it. This is our K24 swap Civic EG. This is our first build, and it's bent up pretty bad. We keep breaking axles, so that's why we are swapping this engine over to that other car. We'll have to strip it down, put a cage in it, but it'll be, I think, pretty straightforward with some differences in the motor mounts. Right now we're gonna take this thing apart and steal what we need from it to complete that car. He's working on installing the starter right now. We got an intake manifold, a gasket. We're switching out the intake manifold. We'll go over how a little design flaw in the engine makes things a little more difficult than necessary, so you had to take this stud out. We'll go over that later. For now, we're gonna start taking this apart. I forgot to mention I have the jack occupied. We're putting the, oh man, let's see if I can get this.
You gotta let it down a little bit.
We're gonna finish installing this fuel tank. Got all the lines hooked up. We just gotta get it lifted up. It's hard to do with one person. So, it's gotta go down, you said?
Yeah, it's pinched between the car and the jack right now, and it's not where it needs to be. It needs to come over this way a couple inches.
So we got the fuel tank in here. We got the jack free. Pops is working on taking the axles out, getting the half shaft. I'm gonna work on getting the wire harness off and ECU and all that stuff. It's gonna go into the SI. We'll go from there, check it out. So we got everything disconnected. Gotta get it unhooked from the ECU and have it out. Trusty new Tecton snips. Do this one-handed, one at a time. So it's out. So now we're gonna go ahead and take out this switch relay. So it's pretty cool. We got from Jason Waters Tuning. Nice. Ignition, fuel pump, fan, 2 accessory switches. So we'll get that, work on getting that out. That we use in the other car. Well, the axles and the half shaft out. I think our next tool investment is going to be
Something to.
Well, they got a tool, an axle puller. We'll look into that. For sure, it would be worth it. Once we change axles. That's the reason why we're having to scrap this car, because it keeps breaking axles. It's wrecked a few times, wrecked when we got it, and it's a swap, so it's already kind of funky the way the axles line up, so it's not perfect. We're wasting a ton of time and money traveling to go race and breaking axles very consistently. Try different axles, everything. So get this put back together. Keep stripping it down. I'm gonna start dealing with that mess. Get all those gauges out. Yes. Alright, so we got pretty much everything unhooked. We got the axles out, the half shaft, the ECU, gauges. Still got to get this that gauge out. I don't know what it's called right now. What else, Dad? Oh, we got these wires for the alternator. Get that stuff out. Steering wheel, or the steering column. Get that out of there. We'll see. Alright, so we're getting this ready to pull the engine and transmission out. That's all while we have it up here. Just get it completely taken care of. We get all the important stuff off of it, and then we don't have to store it in the trailer. So we're ready to pull this engine out. I think we got pretty much everything unhooked. Get the hoist hooked up to it and get the motor mounts unbolted. We got the motor and transmission out. We're gonna get the fuel lines and all that stuff out. Seat, the belts, steering column. Take off the decking right now. We're doing right now, we're draining the fuel cell before we take it out. Pulling air. Alright, now the fuel cell is pretty much empty. gonna go ahead and get this bracket out of here and try and take the fuel cell out. Right. Alright guys, so I'm starting to realize there's not too much really going on today. It's nothing really exciting, I guess. But I guess more so just following along with the process of, you know, doing this kind of project. So, you know, we got the motor out, the transmission, half shaft axles, all our motor mounts for a K-swap to the EG, which I'm not sure, some of this we might be able to use for sure. This stuff we're going to use on the SI. Right now we're working on, you know, designing a mount for the steering column. Dad's working on that right now. I'm gonna weld something to the dash bar, and that Heim joint will mount to that, like the steering wheel, kind of like that. So don't know if we're gonna get too far into that today just because it's getting late. But yeah, we got a lot done. Got the gas tank installed back in here, removed everything from the other car. And so yeah, we're one step closer to getting started on the next car and getting this one done. Still a lot of things to finish up, but a lot of the parts we got off the other car we're going to be able to use and expedite the process on this one. Got to hook up our power steering. We have a lot of brake lines that we have to sort out, but we have the proportioning valve now, so we can get started on that. We have the intake manifold gasket. We still need to get an air cleaner box. We have the radiator to install. We got the starter installed.
But he's gonna need the RS6 intake.
Yeah. They take them off and they throw them in the garbage when they put the cold air intake on. So. Alright guys, so like I said, not too much going on today. Kind of just, I guess, an update on where we're at. We did make a lot of progress. It wasn't much to look at though. I said, tore down the other car, got all the parts out. We have almost everything we need. We have a race date of November 25th circled on the calendar as for when we expect, you know, realistically that we could have the car, maybe sooner. I would be really disappointed if we didn't make that race because we weren't ready for whatever reason, but that's what we're shooting for. So, you know, still a lot of work to do. Gonna have some more videos coming, whether it be something specific. We'll probably I'll probably go over how we're gonna make the mount for the steering column. So that'll probably be the next video. That's like the next really involved thing that we're gonna do. But so yeah, just kind of like an update for today, and we'll go from there. All right guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Once again, I thank everybody for watching, and go ahead, if you like what you see, you want to see some more going forward with this build, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that way next time I upload a video you get a notification. And yeah, thanks again. This is Turn Left Garage. We'll see you next time.